Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me here on Music with Todd Ledbetter. And today we are going to be checking out some Bright Eyes. This was a recommendation from Ko-Fi, and I'm super glad to get to it. I do know the band a little tiny bit back in the day. I think this was 2011 this was released, and my son used to listen to Bright Eyes, and he was a fan. And then I also had a few band members, or he was a fan, and then I had a few band members that also liked Bright Eyes. So I've heard a few things. Not sure I've heard this one, probably not. This one's called One For You, One For Me. So let's just get right into it and check out some Bright Eyes this morning. Let me make sure my volumes are up. Okay, here we go.
Slaughtered lamb. One for the struggle, one for the lasting peace. One for you, and one for me. One for the Fuhrer, one for his child bride. One for the wedding, one for the suicide. One for the bunker, one for the broadcast booth. One for me. One for the
Well, the transited is to love. You go back to love again. You understand where somebody's having a problem with your trip or whatever trip they're having a problem with, and you try to bring it together. You try not to cause division. You try to make it as a cosmos. It's a cosmos. Then it unfolds like a flower. It just keeps unfolding. Time keeps moving on. Instead of someone saying, no, man, we're going to do like, we're going to become fascists. We're going to do it this way. And you said, no, we're moving on. And I hope I see you later and where everybody's okay. And that's the human race. When there's total enlightenment, there will be peace. The world will be in bliss when there's total enlightenment. So enlightenment is knowledge. As much knowledge as you can get people to seek and understand. And it's mankind, it's me and you, it's us that do it. But we have to call it to a line. We say, look, I'm not going to go kick that guy's ass. That happened 10 years ago. I wish him all the luck in the world. That's love. Compassion, or what do you call it?
Mercy.
What's that?
Mercy.
Mercy.
Mercy. Grace. Well, I really liked that speech at the end a lot. That was cool. I really liked that. Good words. Yeah, that's pretty much what I remember of Bright Eyes. It's not particularly. I never did catch on with it. It's interesting, kind of. I guess it's just like one guy. I don't know his name. Maybe it says here. No, I don't know for sure. But it was okay. I'm not a super fan. It doesn't seem, because every time I hear him, I have the same reaction. But I'm sure there's probably more performers. It said like down in the YouTube description, associate performers. So there's other people that played on the record. But I'm not sure. I think Bright Eyes is just the one guy. I don't know. You can tell me. Let me know. It was okay. I found that the lyrical content of the song hit me almost in an exact opposite position as the gentleman that gave the speech at the end. You know what I mean? I felt like they were completely different meanings as far as lyrical. I didn't study the lyrics and I didn't study the speech, just from my cursory listen. It just felt like lyrically it was, everybody gets the same. Everybody is, we need to make sure everybody is the same, kind of equity type thing. And then at the end, the speech was everybody needs to be seeking knowledge and understand of the factions that you may feel oppose you or you are opposed to. You need to understand their position, and we may separate for a while and then we'll get back. Hopefully, his perspective is he is happy for you. Forget about the past. The past was the past. Stop dwelling on it. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to whatever because of something that happened in the past. We're going to change and we're going to look for the future. And we're going to, seek knowledge and understanding. And he said mercy. I said grace. For everyone, not that everybody needs one for you, one for me, and to be equal in every way, because that's impossible. That's impossible. Every one of us is diverse in our own way, and me in particular in my own special way, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I didn't so I kind of got two different messages there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't hate me if I am. But it's, to me, he sounds like it's. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's just not grabbing me like I know that it does. Other music does to me, and I'm sure that this music does for others. I'm sure of it. Because my son loved them, and there was a lot of people that do. So, my point was, what was my point of that? Um, oh, it's a little rudimentary for me as far as musically. Okay, just forget about the lyrical content, and it sounds like just some guy in his bedroom that is okay at a few different instruments or whatever, even though he had different performers. He's good, and not the greatest singer, of course. He's smart. He has ideas and thoughts, and it's almost like that sort of, the music accompanies his ideas and his thoughts, and the way he expresses them, uh, which is cool. And don't get me wrong, because I am that guy in my bedroom recording all the instruments. So he said, don't get me wrong. Okay. He's way more successful than me at what he does. So, uh, you know, give credit where credit is due for sure. And so I just haven't heard anything that really, really set me off with these guys. That's all. This one did it was okay. I liked, the speech at the end was just, it made me think more about the song, but the song was over at that point. You know, and so then I had to think back. Okay, what did I just hear? As far as lyrically goes. But musically, I was thinking about the music the whole time and kind of drifted off because, like I said, it's just a little basic for me, and just in each little layering. Yeah, I don't know, just not enough for me these days. We're getting into so much of this prog and things like that. I'm just like, make my wheels spin. I gotta think about it. I gotta go. I have to hear the most outrageous, coolest thing ever, in this, from this band, no matter what year it came out. And this, hopefully this wasn't that for them. I'm hoping to get something even better. All right, guys, enough of my rambling. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Make sure you check my Ko-Fi, which is a great place to make recommendations, which really helps me, if you know what I mean. And you got my Patreon as well. It's a good place to go visit. Pretty low. A lot of my Patreons in the last few months have left, and so I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. And I could use your suggestions. What you would like. The few that are left, what would you would like from Patreon? It really just feels like it's faltered. But that's my fault, I'm sure. I'm just not sure where to go with it. To make it. Not sure what to do. Okay, anyways, what I am sure is that I'm going to do another song, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me here, and we will see you in the next video. You guys take care of each other. Talk to you later.